Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Salsabilla Febriani, and today I would like to share my presentation about a fundamental topic in education, the nature of teaching and learning. So, as a future educators, understanding these two concepts is essential because they are the foundation of everything we do in the classroom. We often think of them as separate things, but in reality, they are two sides of the same coin that work together to shape a student future. So let's start with the definition. Teaching is a systematic process. It is not just about talking in front of a class. It involves providing clean instructions, guidance, and continuous feedback to facilitate student growth. On the other hand, learning is a transformative process. It is how students acquire new knowledge, skills, and even changes in their attitude through study and personal experience. While teacher provides the path, it is the student who walks through the journey of transformation. So, moving on to the nature of teaching itself. In the modern era, our role has shifted significantly. We are no longer just a source of information where students sit and listen. Instead, we have to become a facilitator of learning, where we guide students to find answers themselves. Furthermore, teaching is about science and an art. It is a science because it involves a psychological theories, pedagogical strategies, and data-driven assessment to track progress. But however, it is also an art because it requires a deep creativity, empathy, and the unique ability to inspire students emotionally, especially, so they feel excited about learning. So now let's look at learning from the student's perspective. Learning is an active process. It cannot happen if the student is passive. It requires their active mental engagement to process information. So this process is also cumulative in nature, meaning that the new knowledge is always built upon what the student had already knows, or what we call the prior knowledge. And to achieve true success, learning must involve holistic growth across three domains. The first one is the cognitive for mental skills. The second one is the effective for emotional growth. And the last one is the psychomotor for physical or manual skills. When these three work together, a student truly develops as a whole person. Lastly, in the 21st century, teaching and learning have evolved with technology. We now use digital tools to enhance the learning experience, ensuring they are used meaningfully and not just as a gimmick. Or our goal is to instill a lifelong learning mindset that continues outside the classroom, focusing on 21st century skills like communicating, collaboration, and critical thinking. So in conclusion, teaching and learning are deeply social and human activity. So you cannot have one without the other. They thrive on interactive and mutual respect. I would like to close with a quote by Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. So that's all my presentation for today. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.